My journey began in the small rural town of Newberry, Ohio, where each and every summer, I spent countless hours searching the swamps for common snapping turtles. As the years passed, my adventures became more grand, and I recognized that my life's mission was to teach the world about wildlife.
Oh, he's trying to bite me. Wow, look at that.
Traveling the globe, I have been lucky enough to get up close and personal with many of our planet's most fascinating creatures. Yet there's one place I always come back to, a protected wetland in central Ohio called Thoreau Lake. For more than a decade, I have been collecting biometrics and monitoring the health of the population of common snapping turtles that live in this body of water. So it's only fitting that I return to visit some old friends before heading south, where I will attempt to land the legendary turtle of Texas. The technique for catching a snapping turtle, I gear myself up with cameras. I'll put a GoPro on my shoulder, I'll put a GoPro on the kayak, because I always want to capture that moment of the catch. You never know what the next turtle's going to be, and the next one could be a world record size snapping turtle.
All right, here we go. It's time to catch a turtle.
And the reason I use a kayak is because it puts me at a higher level above the water. Now, if you're to sit and row, you can sometimes see turtles moving along the surface. But if you're standing, which is a bit of a balancing act, I can row and then look straight down into the water. And on a perfectly sunny day, you can see straight down to the bottom and see those dragons moving across the mud.
That's a big turtle! Whoa. Oh, I lost him.
It's a dangerous challenge, and if I'm in water over my head, I have to be very careful, because if a turtle that weighs 40 or 50 pounds latches onto your body and you start getting tangled up in the plants and the weeds, your clothes fill up with water, you're gonna sink and you're gonna drown. And I think probably the worst way to go would be death by snapping turtle, but it's certainly a risk I'm always willing to take to get up close with these animals.
Big turtle! Here we go, bring him up! Look at that! That is a huge dragon! Wow, okay, we have got our turtle. I gotta get it over to shore. Jeez, that is a big turtle. Come down. Wow, and that turtle probably weighs close to 50 pounds. Now, the snapping turtle gets its name, of course, from that powerful bite, and those jaws are bone crushing. If I were to get my finger stuck into the mouth of that turtle, there's a good chance I would not be getting it back. One distinct feature that separates this turtle from other turtle species is its shell. Now, the top of the shell, whoa, watch out for that bite, is called the carapace. You can see just how massive this turtle truly is when I set it in the water like that. But the underside of the snapping turtle, which is called the plastron, is very distinct. Do you see how small the underside of this turtle is? Their arms and legs are not capable of being tucked into the shell like other turtle species. That's why they have developed these incredibly defensive traits. Watch yourself, I'm bringing the turtle back down here in front. Okay, let me get it back up on my knee. That is an absolute dinosaur right there. As we know, turtles are in no way related to dinosaurs, but turtles and their ancestors have been on the planet for more than 200 million years. And you can see that just the evolutionary state of this turtle has not taken it far from prehistoric times. And one of the most terrifying things about a snapping turtle is that if you're in this environment and you come across those jaws and you get caught, you are alive when it begins to eat you. Well, the reason that I wanted to catch a turtle of this size was so that you could get an idea of just how big these reptiles can grow. But believe it or not, the common snapping turtle has an even larger cousin. The alligator snapping turtle is the largest freshwater turtle in North America. But to catch that species, we're gonna have to head down to the swamps of South Texas.
They say that everything is bigger in Texas. And when it comes to their turtles, they aren't kidding. The alligator snapping turtle is native to the southeastern United States. And it's here in the murky waters of artesian lakes where a world record may be hiding. Some that have seen this turtle claim it's the size of a small car. Others think it's old enough to have been alive during the Civil War. But everyone who has been witness to this reptile agrees that it's the biggest turtle they have ever seen, including myself. In fact, this is not the first time I have gone on a mission after this legend known as Rafael. Back in 2016, a video of this gargantuan swamp monster circulated online, and its size in comparison to an American alligator appeared too big to be true. So alongside wildlife biologist Mario Aldecoa, I headed to the Lone Star State to determine if this turtle was truly as big as the tall tales made him out to be. Rumored to live just below an easily accessible deck, it wasn't long before we spotted him, and Rafael was every bit as big as the rumors had promised. But as I prepared my first attempt at a catch, Rafael recognized my presence in the environment, disappeared into the depths, and didn't show himself again. Without a catch, I wasn't able to collect biometrics, so I left Texas empty-handed and more determined than ever to land this living legend. To help with my efforts, I'll be teaming up with Carl Franklin and Viviana Ricardes of Texas Turtles. This conservation group specializes in tracking the health and well-being of the turtle populations here in the Lone Star State. What's exciting is that they have never studied this specific population, and like me, are very interested in a turtle the size of Rafael. It's down in this water where we have seen this legendary turtle known as Rafael. He could be world record size. He's a very unique turtle, and there's a process for bringing him up. You knock with your boot on the ground 3 times, and then for some reason, these turtles love biscuits. A single pebble into the water, just like that.
You make a wish?
I always make a wish when I'm dropping pebbles looking for giant turtles.
Did you do the boot?
So that sound resonates down through this pipe, and then the turtles know that, okay, there's somebody here, probably with biscuits.
Fish like it.
Come on, you guys are gonna think I'm crazy. Here's a turtle,
Oh,
right here, right here, right here.
Here it comes.
Look at that.
I'm gonna pull.
Okay, that is not Rafael. That is another alligator snapping turtle.
But a very big one also.
So there are a number of different snapping turtles in this body of water, and all the bodies of water are connected, which gives the turtles the freedom to move in and out of any one of these lakes that they choose. But the 4 turtles that they often see here at the dock are named famously after the Ninja Turtles. I believe that that one is Leonardo. Still a big alligator snapping turtle, right?
Yeah.
When Rafael comes up, I'm not sure that he can be caught in a hoop net because of how big he is. And I'm thinking what I might have to do is actually jump from that lower platform and be able to catch the turtle. You don't think that's completely crazy?
We didn't say that.
Give it a shot. Yeah. Well, then let's do it.
With Carl and Viviana on board with the plan, we return to our cabin and find yet another alligator snapping turtle swimming just beneath our lakeside deck. It's not Rafael, but as you can see, this is no small turtle. I'm so tempted to drop into the water and get the turtle. Here comes the turtle. That is like an 80-pound turtle right there. He's huge. Swimming right underneath the dock here. I took off my hat and my shirt. I'm half tempted to just jump in the water and catch this turtle. It's only a few feet deep here.
Watch out, the gator.
Look at this. Right next to us. I don't see the turtle now.
Watch out, this is pretty bold.
That's about as close as I think I want to get to this alligator. Wow, look at that. No fear whatsoever. I don't want to get any closer. He could lunge up right out of there. If this alligator wasn't here, I would drop down into the water and get them. Oh!